Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing a brow tutorial for you, and I'm going to be showing you how I do my brows because I actually have naturally thick brows and defined brows already. So sometimes it's very hard to fill in dark brows because you can make it even more darker. So this tutorial is going to be for people that already have naturally dark thick brows. So I hope you guys really learned something from this and I hope you enjoy. So as you can see, I have nothing on my brows at the moment. They're just naturally shaped like this while I get them threaded, and when I do get them threaded they look like this. So as you can see, there's nothing on them. So they are quite full and thick already, and they are quite dark, like really dark. So I don't fill in my brows all the time, well, rarely, but sometimes I do it just to fill in these sparse areas, as you can see. So my brows are quite full and defined already, but sometimes I like to go in and kind of fill in the little sparse blank areas just to complete the whole look. So I'm going to be using my Eco Tools brow comb, and I'm just going to brush my brows up and then down, just so they're all going in the same direction. So once you've brushed your brows up, if you have really dark hair like me and you basically have black eyebrows that are really full, I like to go in with a dark brow product just because it suits my skin tone. And I like to go for cool toned browns because warm toned browns can look too orangey and too light. So you want to go for a cool toned dark brown. So the one I actually like to use is my MAC Fluidline. This is actually an eyeliner gel, but I like to use this on my brows. And this one is called Dipdown. And this is the only product that I use on my brows, so as you can see it's just a dark, rich, cool toned brown, which is going to be perfect because if you use a black it will look too harsh and too just wouldn't look nice if you use black on your brows. So definitely go for a dark brown. So I like to take my MAC eyebrow brush, you can also use this for eyeliner, and this one is in, well, it's MAC 266 brush, so it's very dense and it's very short. And I like to go in with these two products mainly for my brows, so I don't use anything else to fill them in. So I'm just going to take some on my brush and I'm going to put some on the back of my hand just to take off any excess product, so you can see, just to take some off. And now I'm going to start off at the bottom and then just draw a outline on the bottom. And you don't want to go too far in, you want to leave just a little bit empty. And now I'm just going to be, oh, I always drop something. And now I'm going to be going in with my Nivea Double Effect Eye Makeup Remover, which is my favourite eye makeup remover. And just taking a Q-tip and I'm just going to clean up this little part here because I did kind of mess up. So if you ever do mess up with eyeliner or just anything, you can always go in with a Q-tip and just clean it up. Now I'm just going to go back in and then fix up this line. What I'm going to do is take just a little bit more, just a tiny bit. I'm not going to load it up on the brush, I'm literally just going to dab into it once and then put that on the top. And again, I'm going to be starting off right here, so I'm not going to be starting all the way here. And again, with no product on the brush, I'm just going to feather this all out. I'm going to go in with a little bit more product and then fill in the rest of the brow. So now what you want to do is go back in with your eyebrow comb and then just brush out everything that we've done. And you want to brush upwards. You should always get it threaded or waxed and make sure that the underneath part has no hair, and especially on top as well. That way you can just create a nice sharp line without having any hair in the way, and plus it would look weird. So yeah. Now it's time to go in with concealer and clean up these brows. So the brush I like to use for concealer is this one. And this one is by Kiko, which if you don't have a Kiko store next to you, you can order online. I'm not sure if they still have this brush, but it's just a flat squared brush that is perfect for applying concealer underneath the brows. If you don't have this brush, or if you can't get a hold of it, definitely go for any type of brush. I think Crown brush, which they're very affordable, they have one. MAC has one as well. Most brush companies are going to have this type of brush. So to clean up my brows, I like to go in with cream concealers rather than liquid, because I feel like you have more control with a cream concealer, and when you have more control it's just easier to actually sculpt out the brows and define them. So I have a Bobbi Brown one here, which is the Bobbi Brown creamy concealer, creamy concealer, and it comes with a powder and a concealer. So as you can see, it's all dirty and it's used up. So this is the creamy concealer, and then this is the powder, and I have this in number 1. So I'm going to load quite a lot of product on the brush, and I'm just going to start off at the bottom and clean up the brows. You also want to drag the concealer down. And then I'm going to do my brush this way and then just swipe across. Like that. So when it comes to concealer, you really want to take your time, because this is going to be the most effective part of sculpting and defining the brow. So to blend out this concealer, you can go in with your fingers, but I have fake nails on, so I'm going to go in with a brush. And the brush that I'm going to be using is just this one that I got from eBay, which I absolutely love. It's synthetic and it's very full. So I'm just going to blend all this out. And as you can see, it's all blended out now. Now I'm going to be working on the top, and I'm going to go into the same concealer and just do the same thing on the top. And then go in with your brush again, and then just brush everything upwards. The last and final step would be to go in with a powder. So I'm going to be taking that translucent powder with just a regular eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going to set that concealer so it doesn't go anywhere. So everything will all come together once you do the rest of your makeup. It will look perfect. So if you guys like this video, then please subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in my next video.